What's up, MotoroxTV? Samir Uchi with you, and today we have the 2025 Ford Bronco Big Bend, a 2.3 liter four-wheel drive monster that can pretty much go anywhere, even if you just want to go pick up some shawarma.
Fun fact, the first Ford Bronco came out in 1966, and it was basically Ford's answer to the Jeep. Now here's the cool part. When Ford was bringing it back, they actually 3D scanned a 1976 Bronco to copy its original look and shape. So even this 2025 model still has that classic boxy adventure vibe, but mixed with modern attitude. Old school, new tricks.
Everything about this car screams outdoor, adventure, rough terrain, rugged, four-wheel drive. Everything about this car is subjective. It's just to overcome any kind of terrain. And it does that not just with the style, not just with the look, but also with the suspension that it has, the motor that it has, all the perks and all the things that's all over the car that gives it that ability to convert into the most heavy-duty, most durable off-road adventure car. Come, let's see what's it like inside. Inside, this is pure function meets fun. Everything about this car is designed for the adventure. Just like it is from the outside, it's the same from the inside. These particular seats that you're seeing over here, they're designed specifically to be hosed down with water. Not cleaned. You don't have to take it to the detailing shop. You just get your hose and hose those seats down. Same thing with the floors. There's actually drain plugs at the bottom in order for the water just to trickle down. You have a 12-inch touchscreen over here, infotainment system that controls the whole car, as well as a 12-inch digital cluster over here that you can control also from your steering wheel and customize it accordingly. And you have Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, which comes in standard. And this is not just for the front, this is also the same for the back. Now, the back, don't get me wrong, this is not like the Lincoln Navigator. This is designed for off-road, but it still is comfortable in the back. Perfect for 3 people. Actually has air conditioning in the back as well to make things even more comfortable. And a lot of things that are designed that you might think is useless and not very cool, but actually has a purpose.
See those panels behind the seats? Those are called Molly panels. Fancy name, but basically they're for hanging your stuff. You can clip your GoPro, a small flashlight, maybe a water bottle, or even a snack box for those road trips. It's like having a mini IKEA organizer inside your off-roader. Practical and cool.
There's something really cool over here in the Ford Bronco that I'm not sure if any of the actual people who actually have this car know about. But let me show you this. It's a really, really tiny bottle opener. You know, for those that want to drink Pepsi on the go, or Coca-Cola. Let me show it to you. Come here. Let's find out how easy it is to remove one of these panels. It's that easy. Opening one panel took me just 25 seconds, and there's 4 of these things. So within a minute or 2, you've got this car converted into a complete convertible. I mean, naked. I'm not sure about the doors. I mean, definitely the doors are movable, but I'm not sure how easy it is to do, and I actually don't want to attempt to do it right now. Everything, and I mean everything about this car is removable, and actually the tools come with the car in order to make this really easy. Everything except this is not removable, which is actually pretty clever. This stays on the body to make sure that even when you remove the door, this actually stays in place so you can still see what's behind you while you're driving with no doors and no roofs.
I gotta be honest with you guys, this is one of my favorite cars. I've loved the Ford Bronco since it re-emerged. I love the styling of it. I love this retro look. I think it's gorgeous. I think it's beautiful. Basically what I'm saying is I'm really happy that this car came back. I'm very big when it comes to cars coming up with their retro style. I don't know, maybe because it's my age. This 2.3 liter engine is something else. I mean, it's 4-cylinder with an EcoBoost turbo. However, listen to the engine. This does not sound like a 4-cylinder car. It sounds like a V8, but it doesn't, go as far as a V8. But the sound of the exhaust and the power and the torque of this engine is next level. I can comfortably say that the average person would not realize that this is a 4-cylinder car, because it really is that powerful. The first and foremost objective of the car is off-roading. I mean, this is a Ford's answer to the Jeep Wrangler, which, to be fair, that Wrangler dominated that market for a long time. The Ford came up with their answer, and this is it. And I have to say, it's a brilliant, beautiful response to the Jeep Wrangler. It definitely will convert me, or let's just say has converted me, from a Wrangler to a Bronco, because the driving is so smooth, so comfortable, so powerful with 4 cylinders. My Wrangler had 6 cylinders and wasn't even half as fast as this. This is 4-cylinder and it feels like it's a V8. When I was driving my Wrangler, it was squeaking everywhere. I mean, the top, the bottom, the left, the right. It was a squeak after squeak after squeak. And the sound, and I had a hard top, I didn't have a soft top. And the sound that it was making from driving, I had to actually shout if I was talking to somebody. Now, I expected the same with this car. Why? Because they're practically the same purpose. They're heavy-duty off-road. They're designed to convert completely. I'm not sure what Ford did, but whatever they did, they nailed it when it comes to sound insulation, and when it comes to making sure that the car is not squeaking at every place and every nook and every cranny. And that to me is a huge thing, because when you're driving a car, especially when you're driving for quite time, the last thing you want is these squeaky noise that you're just trying to figure out where it's coming from and you have no control on dealing with it. Now, I've driven this car before. Just this summer when I went to the States, I was there for about 6 weeks and I rented a Ford Bronco. I was driving it all over California, all over Nevada, a lot of Vegas trips, a lot of San Diego trips. And this was the car that I had for that whole trip, and it was amazing. It was so comfortable. And I'm saying that because I actually drove it, across states. And I had it for a long period of time. And I gotta tell you, it was extremely comfortable. So who's this car for? Well, for me. I mean, I would love it. I would really love it to be for me, but it's not. But it is in my books of the next car to get. This is probably going to be the next car that I'm going to be getting. But in all honesty, this car, in my opinion, is for everybody. It's for the young ladies. It's for the young men. It's for the older gentlemen, older ladies, family people, single people, business people, adventurous people. I mean, this car is it. It's for everybody. Now, the starting price of this car is about 19,000 BD. Honestly, that's nothing compared to what you're getting. And that's for the 2-door, which is also beautiful. The 4-door, like this one, is about 21,000 dinars, just under 21,000 dinars. And then it can go up. I mean, it can go up to 40,000 with the Ford Bronco Raptor. Now, that's another level car altogether. Same name, but a complete different car. But going back to this one, this is called the Big Bend, which is the entry level of a 4-door. The difference is minor. Now, they did tell me that with the entry level, which is what this one is 4 cylinders. And then they said with the second one or third one, you get a 6-cylinder option. Honest to God, you gotta try this out and understand that this is no normal 4-cylinder car. This is the first time ever I'm driving a 4-cylinder car that's not tuned, that feels like it's 6, if not 8, when it comes to power. And I say that because this isn't a heavy-duty, hardcore off-road SUV. It's not supposed to be fast. It's not supposed to be loud. It's not even supposed to be powerful. But it is. And as far as the warranty is concerned, this car comes with a 5-year warranty and 100,000 kilometers. And also the Ford GCC-wide warranty, which means buy this car from anywhere and go anywhere in the GCC, and the dealers in those countries will treat the car as if it came out of their lot. It just gives you that peace of mind that no matter where you are, if you buy a car in Bahrain and you switch jobs and you're in Dubai, you take your car with you, Dubai, UAE, whatever the dealership is there, they will treat the car automatically as if it just came out of their lot. On the road, this car is as impressive as hell. Off-road, even better. Yeah, there's just no way this is a 4-cylinder car. I mean, I've read the specs, I've seen the engine. It doesn't drive like a 4-cylinder car. Something must be wrong. It's just way too powerful. I'm getting the same feeling of this car, the entry-level Ford Bronco, in a 4-cylinder that I'm getting with the 392 Wrangler, which is a V8. The same feeling when it comes to power, torque, and fear. And then the suspension, that's just next level. I'm not sure how they can make the car just glide. I'm going off-road right now. I don't know how they can just make it glide over bumps and rocks. It just glides. It's like, basically it's like it's floating. By the way, the Bronco has something called G.O.A.T modes. That's G.O.A.T. And no, it's not about goats. It means go over any terrain. Sand, mud, rocks, even the messy stuff. Just turn the dial and the Bronco adjusts the traction, throttle, and 4x4 system for you. Basically, you pick the mode and the Bronco does the thinking. Easy, simple, and honestly, kinda addictive.
Now, what did we learn today? Well, we learned that the Ford Bronco is not just another SUV. It's actually a piece of history that came back 25 years later and is still somehow authentic, and they still managed to keep that retro style and retro look, which is pretty impressive. It's got power like no other. This is one of the most impressive engines I've ever seen. It's got style, it's got durability, and it's got comfort. And this is despite being a hardcore 4x4. Now I urge you to go try it out. So don't take my word, and let me know. Would you choose this, or would you choose the Jeep Wrangler? My name is Uchi, you're watching MotoroxTV, and we'll see you next time.